All right, we're gonna talk about some wrestlers back in the day. Nobody wanted to watch and or ever picked on the game. Number one, Chavo Guerrero. In the middle at the top. Nobody ever picked Chavo. We didn't like watching Chavo wrestle, fam. Like, come on, bro. Number two, Chris Masters. That dude, like, only thing this nigga had was size and the master lock. Other than that, come on now. Big Daddy V. Like, when you was Mabel, we was like, alright. But then when they turned you to Big Daddy V and shit, like, it was just like, you feel me? Like, come on, bro. The Boogeyman. Like, nobody really liked the Boogeyman. He was just a little scary at first. Then he started eating worms and shit. We was like, nah, we can't rock with it, folks. Carlito. Carlito had to be one of the most disrespectful wrestlers ever, because for you to bite an apple, then spit it in somebody's face, we would have to see you at a soon as the promotion was done, they was gonna have to see you, fam. Jamie Noble. Now if you if you know what I know when it come down to Jamie Noble, no, nobody ever picked you. Nobody ever wanted to watch you wrestle, fam. Jamie Noble. I'ma have to throw Jesse in there too, cause it was just like one of them type things where it was like, nah, I'm good, fam. Like, I just ain't trying to fuck with it, you feel me? I know I might get some backlash for this, but I'ma throw it in there anyways. Cody Rhodes. Nobody wanted to wrestle or watch that man wrestle. You doing good now, but I'm just saying, bro, like, nobody, the personality. Nobody wanted to watch you, fam. Also, I don't know who Colin is, Colin Delaney, but we look like we didn't want to watch you wrestle. Or Kurt Hawkins is just giving no vibes off the rip. Trevor Murdoch. That dude there was, it was a no for me. Even though when you used to play against him on the game, he was hard in a bit. But just by looking at you and knowing what I know playing the game, we didn't want to watch you wrestle Trevor. That's a no-go. Val Venus. Val Venus was that dude they used to have come out in that towel. I know if I'm thinking correctly. You that same dude that used to come out in that towel being freaky and shit. Val Venus, the dude over there. That was you. Vito. They used to have Vito dress up like a woman in a dress and shit all the time. We never could get in with your character, Vito. I couldn't. No. William Regal. William Regal really about that life, but we didn't want to wrestle with William Regal. We didn't want to pick you. We really didn't. And when you came out, we was like, all right, here come William Regal. Like, you feel me? So I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. Sheldon Benjamin. Boy, when I tell you, he was athletic as hell though. He was athletic as hell, but it was just like, nigga ain't picking Sheldon Benjamin on the game. And nobody wrestling with you, fam. Like, you did throw us off when you started dyeing your hair blonde and shit. And then at one time when he had jumped off the top rope and then Shawn Michaels super kicked him in the face. Oh, damn, how ironic. Shawn Michaels right at the top. That's crazy. That really is crazy. My name is Snitsky. That dude there. Only thing I liked about Snitsky was the big boot move he had. That like that was literally the only thing we liked about you, Snitsky. And that one time when you was clothesline and shit. It was... Anyway. Test. I used to hate taking tests in school. So we damn sure was not picking you on the game. Like, it just... Side note, I want everybody to know, everybody fuck with Teddy Long. Teddy Long one of them dudes, bro, like, he didn't wrestle. You know, he was a GM. But Teddy Long was one of them guys that, here comes the money. That was Teddy. Come on, man. Teddy could have been somebody's sugar daddy on the cool, folk. Side note, the dude right here, I don't know you. That one dude up there with the shades with that faux hawk, I don't really know you either, fam. Let's just get to the next one. Now, I know that Roddy Piper was really about that life back in the day. But in my era, nobody was picking you on the game, fam. I'm sorry. This is not the worst wrestler though. This is guys that we didn't want to see wrestle and or picked on the game back in the day. We couldn't really. Maybe if it was like some back in the day type shit, then like, oh okay, Roddy Piper. But when I was growing up playing the game, watching wrestling, we didn't want to see you wrestle, Rowdy. I'm sorry. And once again, listen, Sergeant Slaughter, I'm sorry. We did not want to see you wrestle. It was just one of them things where it was like, hell no. Nah. Sergeant Slaughter? Nah. Nope. And another one. Y'all might be mad off this one too. Scotty Toot. No. Scotty Toot. He had one of the most electrifying moves that wasn't even really effective. The worm. Like, all you did was bounce around, did the worm, and then chop him in the neck. Like, it wasn't really no finisher, fam. I know I'm probably about to get some backlash for this one too. Montavious Porter, MVP. We really did not want to see you wrestle. Like, it just was not it for us, fam. Like, you were cool, but no. Joey Mercury. That was another dude that we did not want to see wrestle, fam. I'm sorry, bro. Joey Mercury was just one of them dudes where it was just like, bro, I'm not picking you in the game. I don't want to watch you wrestle. And I know a lot of y'all probably be like, well, why don't you wrestle them? Listen, if you watched this shit back in the day, you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. I'm not trying to be biased or none of that, but Joey Mercury was not it, fam. I also forgot to mention Hornswoggle in this one too, because Hornswoggle, bro, was entertaining, but it was just like, why you put him in there with other guys? Hornswoggle, that was another no-go for me. Also, too, I forgot to mention Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I'm sorry, Hacksaw. It just wasn't what... Because you older, fam. You came out with a 2x4. You feel me? Like, back in the day, that was it. But for my generation, that was not it. Also, to Gregory Helms, I did not forget your ass. I'm sorry, cause what they failing to realize is they got you as Gregory Helms, but really back in the day when you was wrestling and shit, we remember you as the Hurricane. When you pull that cape over your face and shit, you was the Hurricane, fam. Hardcore Holly, you almost made this list. You was this close from making this list. Elijah Burke, we didn't pick you either on the game, fam. I'm sorry to tell you, but we did not pick you on the damn game. I'm probably going to have to come back and make a part 2 of this because it's a couple more people that I really want to put on this list. All right. I didn't see the Great Khali. Great Khali was not it either. That one little ass chop, like, you were too big to just be running around chopping niggas in the fucking forehead. Like, come on, bro. Like, but there's going to be part 1. I'm going to come back with part 2 later on, bro, because it's a lot that needs to be said, bro.